Good shot by KSI.
Couple big swings and misses.
Since YouTube Boxing kicked off its first event in February 2018, it's faced plenty of criticism for turning real combat sports into entertainment. But in today's video, we're breaking down 5 times YouTube boxers actually humbled real boxers and MMA fighters. This list says a lot about the evolving skill level in the YouTube boxing scene, so buckle up and get ready. 5th place. Before stepping into the arena, we need to rewind to 2019. That year, KSI teamed up with mixed martial artist and longtime friend of JJ, FaZe Sensei, at the Mayweather gym for their 3rd on-screen sparring session. Ever since JJ's first fight camp for Joe Weller, Sensei had been helping out with sparring and overall preparation. Looking back at their first spar in 2018, we saw a raw but active version of JJ who was constantly backed up against the cage and even got knocked down twice by Sensei with hard liver shots. For context, Sensei has a professional fighting background, which makes JJ's progress even more impressive considering how quickly he adapted in just 1 year. 5th place. KSI versus FaZe Sensei, 2019. Back in 2019, preparing for his 2nd fight against Logan Paul, KSI showcased significant improvements when he sparred with MMA coach FaZe Sensei at the Mayweather gym. It's important to note Sensei was entering this session with damaged ribs, which partially explains why JJ's body shots were so effective. Even so, KSI demonstrated relentless forward pressure, landing powerful, whipping body shots that eventually dropped Sensei. Watching KSI go from running away from Sensei in 2018 to aggressively pressing him in 2019 perfectly displayed his growth in just over a year. Sensei's bravery deserves respect, and so does KSI for improving his output, pressure, and overall skill in such a short time, even if this didn't fully translate to his fight against Logan Paul. 4th place. Salt Papi versus Josh Bruckner. On one of the more recent Misfits cards, TikTok star Salt Papi shocked everyone when he KO'd Josh Bruckner, a seasoned MMA and kickboxing fighter. Before 2022, Papi had only a street fighting boxing background, so this performance was remarkable. From the opening bell, Salt Papi showed supreme composure, technical counters, and confidence, finishing Bruckner in just 2 rounds with a slick left-hand counter. Many doubted Papi could compete with someone of Bruckner's experience, but he proved the critics wrong, making this one of the most impressive KOs in YouTube boxing history. 3rd place. Dillon Danis versus KSI. Pullout incident. Humbling doesn't always mean getting beaten. It can also be about accountability. Dillon Danis, a talented MMA fighter and ex-training partner of Conor McGregor, was set to face KSI on the 4th Misfits card, but pulled out at the last minute. Danis cited lack of preparation and dissatisfaction with the contract, but many fans saw this as a shocking display of poor commitment. Withdrawing from a fight against a YouTuber like KSI damaged his credibility in the YouTube boxing scene. Until Danis redeems himself in future bouts, his real fighter status remains highly questionable.
2nd place. Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva, 2022. Jake Paul has been one of the most controversial yet impactful YouTube boxers, consistently stepping into the ring against experienced, dangerous fighters. In 2022, he faced UFC legend Anderson Silva, who was more than 20 years his senior. Silva brought his signature timing, head movement, and fluid striking, yet Jake Paul worked tirelessly to secure a stunning victory. The knockdown moments and eventual win were not meant to embarrass Silva, but certainly humbled the former champion, proving Jake's dedication and progress as a serious fighter. Honorable mention: Anton Taylor. Professional MMA fighter Anton Taylor has fought mostly influencers in recent years. Despite his background, he struggled against YouTube boxing talent, losing to Tommy Fury, going the distance with Jack Fincham, and drawing against Ryan Taylor. These results highlight how the dynamics of YouTube boxing can challenge even experienced fighters. 1st place. Jake Paul versus Tyrone Woodley, 2nd fight. At the top of our list is Jake Paul's 2nd fight against former UFC welterweight champion Tyrone the Frozen One. Using a low feint followed by a thunderous overhand right, Jake sent Woodley to the canvas, proving his legitimacy as a fighter. An ex-Disney star knocking out a credible former world champion is a landmark moment in YouTube boxing. Woodley was undeniably humbled, and Jake Paul cemented his place as the top YouTube boxer to defeat real fighters. From KSI's rapid improvement to Salt Poppy's technical KO and Jake Paul's historic wins over UFC veterans, YouTube boxing has shown moments where influencers genuinely humbled trained fighters. Whether you love them or hate them, these fights demand respect for the work, skill, and strategy involved. What do you think? Did we get the rankings right? Let us know in the comments.